要来到我们的现场的哈。那这一段呢，除了全程直播，也有分段直播。那这个美美的文美美编课是谁写的？是花莲的张文代师姐，她是我们。
Look at this, the Kunsan sisters who help us with all this poster. At the same time, the one who helped with the actually Zhanghua Qianzu Renwen 3-in-1. They're helping us with all these very nice poster. Can see our brother Hefu is good looking. Let's look at some of his footprint.
全球共善学士会
为主题，分别从不同的面向的来探讨。
2021全球共善学思会邀请不同领域的专家学者分享慈善援助策略、学童的受教权、国家发展以及社会救助的。
Sister Charlene, is it your turn?
我们就是透过这样子的一个
Keegan, Sister,
小
听
互相的一个交流，然后邀约。时间呢，我们也来看看哈，就是。
So they're studying from each other during the communication party, and today we are going to go through her main idea of how his main idea of how let the caring economic getting better. He's not only doing it for himself, he's also encouraging a lot of people to join with him. So when they build the hospital, it's based on love. The way they design the hospital is like using the caring, and when they use caring, it will contribute a caring result. And Hefu was really brilliant in English as well.
好，所以在这个部分呢，我们印证佛学的这样的一个生活化的一个讲座呢，同步其实还是有口译团队的哈，所以在这个当下，我们非常的感恩。
So he was also doing like teaching the Dhamma idea.
Only by purifying people.
好，我们的执行长哈，所以其实我们因为因缘关系，我们很多的家人有时候直接呢，就是要用什么样的一个方式，用直接的英语去做对谈哈。那这个是尼泊尔的场景。
2015年尼泊尔大地震。
Because sometimes we went to different places for teaching or like asking for more volunteers, so we need more English professional talking, and this is during the Nepal earthquake. So because due to the time limit, we have to cut some of the video out, but just let's use our warmest welcome to welcome Dr. He. We want to be with you because you have positive energy.
好多你们的这些介绍啊，非常感动。我的这个应该让这个李老师回来。
I was really happy. I was really touched that to see all the videos you guys have posted select for me.
那么，而且我觉得你对我的整理比我自己整理的还要好啊！而且我觉得你很贴心，可能你不知道，也许你知道。
Also, really appreciate you taking care of all this organizing all the videos I had. You feel like you did better job than I did to myself.
就觉得我是老头子了哈。有一次我进大爱台的时候。
I have a really handsome son. You guys said I was handsome in the beginning, but actually, if you guys saw him, you would feel like, oh, I'm an old guy.
对，他们何玉怀爸爸，所以他们眼中只有这个年轻的、帅气的何玉怀。已经快要遗弃这个老迈的这个何日升。
Because my son has the energy for a young adults, and like you can see his passion through his eyes.
宗教师 就是佛教的宗教师的。
But my son is doing my son is doing schooling in the United States. But today I'm going to talk about the caring economic. I'm going to start from the thoughts, the thinking into like how we really reacted in real life. So the way we did it, it's including why we did it, the process of kindness, the process of caring, and the result of caring. So what's the goal of the economic? Like, it's not only earning money. Earning money is just one way, but the way we achieve, the way we use is not like using the goal.
您还是一样年轻的，觉得和父还是一样年轻的，掌声一下。
因为我们还是需要年轻的一辈。
Hopefully, Sister Miriam said, hopefully next time his sons can join us online as well.
来 share 给大家。我不知道我准备的时间会不会太长哈？本来我还要 PowerPoint 更长，所以我要先跟这个翻译团队致谢也致歉哈。因为后来我收到讯息是只有半个小时，我原本准备了3个小时。
He actually made a really long PowerPoint. He actually made the PowerPoint for 3 hours. He apologize and appreciate for the people who are translating his part. Because due to the time, I have to cut cut some part of my PowerPoint. Hopefully I go through almost everything I want to say. So start with caring to being rich. It's the key point of Master says at the beginning. Master has said that we want to take care of everybody in the world, and we want use the care to take care of the people who will get more money, who will get more rich. So start with saying the word recognizing caring, and in Eastern cultural, caring is like a main point. It's like a truth, but to China, caring is more like benefit to people and benefit to everything around it. And but in Western, they have like one true belief that if it's not their true belief, then it won't be caring anymore. And so when we look at the word caring, how it looks like is like has every person has a bite of lamb, and it says if we read this, like everybody is taking care of themselves, so that's the meaning being caring. And Confucius has said that he was heard about that. It was perfectly beauty, but not always perfectly good. But also someone said that it was always perfectly not perfectly beauty, but also perfectly good. So like both sentence means that it's not enough to being beautiful, but it's also important to being perfectly good. And which means that beauty cannot leave caring, and if you want to beauty keep going on, we need to use caring, and that's the perfect. And then for like true caring, Confucius also said if we know the rule, if we know the goal, but if we don't follow it, we don't make steps on it, we don't do something to achieve the goal, then that's not working well. And then but there's a difference from like true goal or than caring, because caring is only caring. True goal can be something else than caring. So if the true goal of us is being care, then that's the purpose of our life, and then caring is more and more important and more deeper than true goal. So beauty is leading to care, and real, the true goal, is also taking care of goal. Lao Tzu has said that if the caring is water, then the water is benefit for everything and do not fight for everything. So it's benefit for everything, and even like something bad happened, is still taking care of everything because it's water. We are not trying to fight for the negative things. We are just thinking about try to conquer it, try to use a positive energy to face it, and we are using our mind to make it positive energy, and use our love, use our true heart to achieve the negative, and then that's taking care. Also, Master says it's not only in Taiwan for now, it's all around the world. It's not only now, it's been like many years before, and will be many years after. It's like it's taking care. We use care, we use love as our baby, like that's our most important things. And then what's the purpose of making the caring economic? So caring economic is like benefit for others and benefit for us together. When we benefit others, we are not hurting us. We're not hurting ourselves. So one of the examples is like in 2020, Bill Gates has left the Microsoft team, and then Steve Ballmer started taking care of the Microsoft team. And after he take care of the Microsoft team, the company start going down. The stock has been decreasing so much, and then Nadella, I hope I pronounced the right name. He realized that the key points of Microsoft is not others. It's not like their company who they are against with, but it's actually themselves. Because there are so many different groups in their company, they are fighting between each other. That makes their company become falling apart, and makes other company find the chance to fight them. And then actually Steya was a student of Buddha learning, and when he take care of this, he realized what's going on in the Microsoft really inside company. So he started try to fixing the problem, because he's the type of person that he will accept many different types of people. The company will not be excellent if there's only one person taking care of everything. I need to be taking care of energy from anybody who is good at what they're good at, and then when he gets the job, he start changing things. So he first started trying to find out like what's the main purpose of the Microsoft team, what is the main goal of the Microsoft team. He realized that he saw some of his co-workers that having some family issues, and he was thinking why this happens to him, and what he can do to make their family become better. And then he saw that the coworker, because what happens to his family, he decided to taking care of more others, because he knows the feeling of like being that difficult time, and then he knows that the importance of taking others will cure themselves as well. And also the goal, the main purpose, or like what type of the things the company want to do is type of the main goal of the whole company, because that's the soul of the company. They need to find something else other than earn money. So they have started thinking about like several 3 goals that he come up with. The first one is customer obsession. It's like taking care of the customers' need to know what they want. The second one is diversity and inclusion. So like they need to develop something that is good and easy and benefit for every single one, like for many religions, for many cultures. And then the last goal he come up with is One Microsoft. He want people to come up with problems. When they bring up the problem, they will start like solving the problem. They will inspire the curious, and then they will inspire the goal of how to solve the problem. But when Bill Gates was there and Ballmer was there, they are extremely smart leaders, so they will come up with extremely direct, detailed plan and then make people to follow with. But Stata was doing something different, that he agrees he will allow people to come up with their own feelings, to use their own thoughts, to think about what they think is benefit for the company and what they can do together to make the company develop better. And then so what they did, like to change the Microsoft, is like three-dimensional ways. The first is what we did, and then what we did for others, and then what we did with others. So he's using caring to taking care of what did I do to benefit others, like what I did to make others contribute for their work, and also what I did to co-op with my co-workers, like what we did to work together to make the company become better. He also saw the importance of like being nice to others and being positive to others. So this is the picture of the evolution of Microsoft SharePlace. So it was like a huge change, and like and for the Microsoft value, it was like $2 trillion, and then it was like way more higher than the government expectations to the company can make. And from the $3,000 million to $2 trillion, we saw like this is not doing the company, like it's not fighting between other companies forever, like it's not adopting other companies' benefit. It's like he learned from other companies, he learned from his coworkers, he learned from the people who are having different ideas. So they co-op together, they work together and they solve the problem. So the way he makes success is like he used the way to benefit others and working together. He also encouraged his coworker to do some volunteer works, to do some positive volunteer works, to do something better for others. And then as we also mentioned about the key idea by Mengzi was also said like being nice is like being a kind of water. And then Confucius also says that being kind is like being treating others nice. So he always said that he also said that we need to taking care of others, like to make more people to become more helping to others. And then from the idea of Hmong conscious, he said that if the care is meaning that if we have our beliefs, we make it become more pretty, and when there's something become bigger, there's a hope, and then the hope and the kind is like the God we are thinking about. And then so there's 3 philosophies that is also important for working together. So the first one, like it's not like only taking care of working with others, but it's also like working together. So except for taking care of others, it's also like 中和. It's like we taking care of ourselves, and then we use the taking care, like but like others are taking care of themselves, they have different thoughts than you, but it's important to find a way in between your thoughts and other thoughts together, like there will be a line to combine like both thoughts together. And there's like 饱和 means like taking care of, is doing each person's job. So when we figure out where we are, when we figure out which kind of goal we're working with others together, what's our main point, then we need to like work on our own parts, that work on our own jobs that make it works. And then 太和 means like when we working on jobs, it will make us to become more it will make us become more and more better to co-op with others, because like we respect others' points, and then we taking care of others' points. And also in Eastern culture, it's important that we take care of everything together and work out everything together. This is a picture of Chinese first dragon. They said it was like it was found in like 5,000 years ago, or even some people said it was like found out in 8,000 years ago. And like it's like the points of being a dragon. So like it contains like the snakes part, the deer's part, the fish parts, and the birds parts. It's not who take over someone, or it's not like who adopt someone totally. It's just like they work together. They using each part of the team, and then work together, and then that is what makes the dragon come up with. It's like working, it's like combining everything together. It's like it's doing the combine together. And then so the carrying of the economic is like the purpose. It's like taking care of others, and the way is like taking care of everything. And the result will be working best together. And it's like what we did to others, what we did together, and at the end we all being like kind together. So it's like taking care of everything in the world. It's like the sky, the ground, the water, the air, the flow, everything. And then we've been saying about the starting points of what is being kind. It's like we need to start with being kind, being care, and then when we start with being care, when we use the caring way to follow the road to step by step, it will give us a caring result. And so when we follow the steps one by one, we start using the idea of like using care for every single steps. That's the contribute of the Tzu hospital. It's like the way we contribute the hospital is like we use love. We use the idea of using love to conquer the negative. But in Tzu, actually, we are using only the positive to taking care of everything. So when there's a hospital following with love, we do not only contributed with love. It's like we use the way we contribute, like no smoking, no drinking, no eating, totally not. And then every single floor was clean, and every single room was organized. And the hospital is like 1,000 beds. Like we also saw like we people in the hospital are taking care of themselves, like doing the perfect hand wash, they're eating vegetarian food. If they saw people who are planning to go smoke, they will say, oh, actually use try to have some fruits. So the people who were originally planning to smoke, they will eat fruits, and then when they saw people were planning to have some alcohol, they would say, "Oh, what about you drink some fruit juice?" And then instead of drinking alcohol, they would change it to juice. And then so we are not saying this is not allowed. We are using a way that is positive to make they saw there's other ways instead of drinking alcohol or instead of smoking. So this is this is how we taking care of many different places. We go in there and do the cleaning. So we start doing things ourselves to let others to see we are doing a great job or we are doing the right thing. So others will have the thoughts to follow us to do the similar thing with us together to make others become more better. And there's another. There's a technology leader in Malaysia, and then his wife was sick, and then he was taking his wife to the Tzu Chi hospital, and then he was there only for 3 days. And he saw the environment was so nice. The nurse was taking so much care for their patients. And he saw how is that possible to make a hospital like this all nice? And then he started using the main goal of the hospital. He was using the idea of using a circle building that make the love surrounded, and then to make it feel more warmless. And this is the inside company looks like. So it's also kind of some circle tables, have circle lights, and then it makes the people who are working in the office to feel more taken care by the love. And then he also includes his workers to works together to do some positive things, and he does not force his workers to do additional hours after their work. As long as they finish their work, they can enjoy, they can do the positive things around. And he used the entire Tzu Chi idea to his company. And then that makes his company, his technology company, become way much better than their economic company become the second biggest economic company in Malaysia. And then he's also using the idea of using love to including a lot of care to working together. There's not enough time for Hu to finish his talking. There's only 3 minutes left, and this is also all positive photos that how they use caring to develop a economic level. And so this is also some examples in Indonesia, what they had happens before, the earthquake or the flood, and then this is also like many examples of what's positive they did together to make the whole company works better. And he is not only like one person. He's like encourage every person around it to work together to figure out a way to do it. And the boss was Indonesia, and then the workers was from China. This is like how they cooperate together, how they work out together to make everything works better. And then the caring economic is like using love to taking care of everybody, to taking care of who people need to take care of, and all the positive energies. And people think that at the Harvard University's economic department, they come to Tsuji Hospital. They said that like this is the most important, most amazing thought they come up with. And then this is me went to the Cambridge University, went to the Harvard University to do to talk with them, to give them an idea of what we did and then what we can do to make it better. And then this is like the caring economic rewards I have give what I have learned when I go to the different places for the communication and for the talking parts. And then it's important that the caring is using in our real life, and that's also helping the economic development. And if we have a cleaner heart, then we can use a positive, we can use the energy. Again, everyone who is listening, I really appreciate Sister Miriam giving me a chance to share.
因为我为什么要特别 cue 这个，就是刚才没有看到，这是慈济论坛，所以每一次慈济论坛的这个部分，也是我们和父呢带领大家呢一起，然后让更多人去看见哈。那我们长春的刘春
this is several videos we took that when we had the community group and sisters from Changchun said it's important to see all this caring economics. And also there's someone coming said about her eyebrows. 有一次我演讲的那个志工还要我的同仁说 Mom is like saying your eyebrows is like so top on one side and another side is normal.
这样一提问，您一解释，我们都知道。
Sister Mimi is like, why you were I was thinking about the problem like the whole entire time. I was scared to ask you, but someone asked it for me. That is funny. Then you should not because it's a sign of knowledge and an idea, so you have to keep it up, you have to leave it up, and also there's one sister in Chongqing has visiting the part that it's important to doing the economic care, and it's really important that the caring is using every single part in his sharing, and also seeing through all these points through the eyebrows of He Fu. And there's sisters from Thailand. There's also sisters from Thailand said that I really appreciate He Fu's sharing and all the ideas he had come up with. And after I listen to his sharing, it makes me feel like more open mind. And this is the sister from Thailand. There's also sister from Carol. It was really important that to hear his idea, his caring economic development history. And there's also sister from Jai. There's other comments from the previous sharing. Okay, so that's most of the comments we saw for He Fu. Really appreciate He Fu's sharing, and also he's using a good example of the Microsoft team. He's also one of our goals of our achievement in the future. Really appreciate he come up with the idea of using caring. And there's also sisters from Beijing said that it's important to use the idea of caring to come up with school, to come up with a hospital. Really appreciate everyone who send the comments right away on YouTube and Facebook. And really appreciate He Fu's sharing, and also really appreciate his sharing through all cultures, all different countries. And Sister Rain said, if you want me to go to the different countries to sharing about what I've learned, what I have come up with, it will be so hard because my English is not good. I only know the language I'm using right now. Really appreciate Dr. He. I really appreciate everyone who's listening. And now I'm going to transfer it to Sister Xiaoqing again.
OK，
好，感恩，好，再见，谢谢，再见，下次再见，好，好。
Next is the last segment for today.